Hey, Internet, I have too many gems. And I have too many rewards I cannot receive. There's a good 70 or so that I can't get, so I gotta go buy some packs. And luckily from you, a new card pack just came out, so let's see what we can dig up in this Burning Nova card pack. 9,999 gems ready to be used. Let's see what we pull. Alright, first pack. Lightsworn Saber. Equip only to a Lightsworn monster gains 700 attack. It's pretty good. Metal Detection. You can activate this card when a continuous trap card is activated. Negate all continuous trap cards only during the turn. That's not that good, but it's okay, I suppose. But if you can only negate a continuous trap card that one turn, why not just use Negate Trap? You can negate all traps instead of just a continuous one, and you negate it forever, so that's a bad card. Twin-Headed Beast. This card can attack twice during the same battle phase. Six-star card. It's okay, I suppose, if you can manage to get it out as the only card in the field, but you probably can't, so it's not that good. Burning Nova. Metal Chi. Butterlusk. Spellcaster effect: when this card you control is destroyed by an opponent's card, either by battle or card effect, and sent to the graveyard, shuffle this card into your deck. When this card is normal summon, you can flip. You can add one field spell from your deck to your hand. So this will work with a lot of combo decks that require field spells. Oh, never mind. There has to be another face-up card on the field to do that. So it's not that good. Quick Charger. Add 2 level 4 or lower Batteryman monsters from the graveyard to your hand. I'd have to see the other cards that this combos with in order to comment on that. Burning Nova. Gem Knight. So far the Gem Knights have been pretty subpar, and so is that card. But Dolce Knights, when a monster effect is activated, if you have no monsters in the graveyard, negate the activation. Then if you control a Pudding Cess, shuffle one random card from your opponent's hand in your deck. That's very interesting. It's not just a discard, you get their cards. Do you really want that though? Do you want your opponent's cards? It seems like it would kind of get in the way a little bit. Curse of Dragonfire. Hasn't this appeared before? I'm pretty sure this has appeared before. In any case, you can normal, summon, or set it and target one field card and destroy it. Once per turn, you can fusion summon one fusion monster. That's not bad. You get free fusions. It's not bad. It's certainly not a bad card, but it doesn't have that much use. It's very specific as to which decks it's useful against. Searing Firewall. Banish any number of lava monsters from your graveyard. Special summon an equal number of lava tokens. That's actually really good because, I mean, if you can just get tokens out. Oh, you can also tribute them, can't you? Yeah, you can tribute this card to summon whatever you want, like a Winged Dragon of Ra, perhaps. A little bit of Slifer, the executive producer. They haven't had Obelisk yet. I'm not sure why. Probably because it's the only good God card. Remote Revenge. Activate only when a monster you control is targeted by a spell, trap, or effect monster that destroys one monster in the field. Switch targets to an appropriate monster your opponent controls. Ooh, that's an interesting one. That is an interesting one, but a lot of times the cards that destroy your monsters are Mirror Wall or Wall of Disruption. So, or it doesn't directly destroy a card, but enemy controller usually destroys your card as well, just because it switches defense positions. So this is probably not a good card, but it has uses. First Battery Man card, double A. Ooh, 0 attack and 0 defense, so this effect better be damn good. If all Battery Men on your side of the field are in attack position, this card gains 1,000 attack for each Battery Man on your side of the field. Wow, okay. If all are in defense position, this gains 1,000 defense for each. Okay. So if you can summon a bunch of these, well, that's 3,000 attack monsters, and you don't have to tribute summon it. So that's pretty good, but how do you get 3 of them out? Probably use a double summon card or things of that nature. Jawsman. Beast Warrior. Effect. Okay, so it's a 6-cost card. Just the stats alone are pretty good on this already, but it's also got an effect. I mean, just based on the stats alone, I might switch it out with some of the cards I'm currently using. But let's see what we got here. Cannot be special summoned. If you tribute summon this card, all tributes must be water. Oh, never mind. So it's not that easy to tribute summon. This card gains 300 attack for each face-up water monster you control, except this card. So that's why it's got better stats than some of the cards I have. Like I have the 2500 damage dragon. That's also a 6-drop that I use a lot. But yeah, I mean this card is decent enough in water decks, so I might make one. Koala. Sea Koala and Tree Otter. You can send one beast-type monster from your hand to the graveyard to target one monster your opponent controls and destroy it. Oh, that's actually really good, especially since it's a fusion summon. Hmm. Lava Warrior. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original attack of the destroyed monster. You must have 4 or more lava monsters with different names in your graveyard to activate this effect, though. So you can't really play this out early. And by the time you have 4 in your graveyard, I mean, can you even kill your opponent's monster? Are you going to be able to do that? The good news is that you can kill defense position monsters to deal damage, but it's an okay card. It's definitely playable. Recycling batteries. Man, nobody likes recycling. Anyway, target 2 Thunder type monsters with 1500 or less attack in your graveyard. Add those targets to your hand. Brotherhood of Fire Fist, the Snake. So, decent enough attack. Beast Warrior effect. Once per turn, if a Fire Formation spell trap card is sent to your graveyard, except during damage time, you can set one Fire Formation trap card directly from your deck. Oh, that is really good. Is sent to your graveyard except during the damage step. That is really good. If you control no other monsters, you can send 2 face-up Fire Formation spell trap cards you control to the graveyard and draw a card. Wow, this card has everything, doesn't it? It's a really good card. Ooh, is there an ultra rare in this card? In this pack? Cha Cha Cha. Beast effect. When your opponent activates a normal trap card in response to your monster's attack declaration targeting an opponent's monster, you can discard this card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. A normal trap card in response to your monster's attack declaration targeting an opponent's monster. That, oh my god, this is a normal? This is an amazing card. A normal trap card. So you can negate Mirror Wall, you can negate Wall of Disruption. They finally added a good way to do that, where you don't have to have cards down on the field. This can't be anti-magic missiled. I mean, you don't use it once, but wow. Wow, 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 wow. This is A tier. Nice. Out of the blue, destroy this card if your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a card in the graveyard. When this card is destroyed by this effect and sent to the graveyard, your opponent shuffles all cards in their graveyard into the deck. Wow, this is also a very good card because you can just really disrupt like Red Eyes decks, all sorts of decks that utilize the graveyard for what it is they're doing. I like this a lot. Ooh, here's my first ultra rare of the pack. Elemental Hero, Nova Master. It's a fusion summon. 1 Elemental Hero plus 1 Fire Monster. And if this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, draw 1 card. The stats aren't that great. Not that great at all. But drawing a card is really good. Ooh, our Tree Otter, which we need for the fusion summon we got earlier. Let's see what it does. Once per turn, you can target 1 face-up monster you control. It gains 1000 attack until the end of the turn. You must control a beast-type monster other than this card to activate and to resolve this effect. So it seems like the other card you're targeting can be beast-type. And 1000 attack is very good. It is very good. The Battery Man. Your opponent cannot select a Thunder-type monster you control as an attack target except Battery Man D. And it's got 1900 defense. That's good. You can certainly get some stuff done with that. You can certainly stall out a little bit. Molten Whirlwind Wall. All face-up lava monsters you control gain 100 attack for each lava monster in your graveyard. This just seems too slow in regards to all the good decks out there. The good decks are way too fast for something like this to be good. Hero Signal. When a monster you control is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, special summon 1 level 4 or lower elemental hero monster from your hand or deck. Gem Knight Alexandrite. Okay, you can tribute this card for summon 1 Gem Knight normal monster from your deck. Oh, you can do a lot with this card. Yeah, you can do a lot with this. And the final pack of these 10 packs, the Hero Heart. Target 1 face-up elemental hero monster you control, halve its attack until the end of the turn, but it can attack twice during this turn's battle phase. Why would you do this? I can't imagine. Well, I suppose if you need to kill 2 monsters, it's okay. If you're doing with that annoying elf monster that can't be killed by if you have more than a certain amount of damage. I suppose it helps, but it just seems like a bad card. Another fire formation, kill. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. During the turn this card is activated, if a beast warrior type monster you control attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. This applies even if this card leaves the field. All beast warrior type monsters you control gain 300 attack. That's a pretty good card, actually. Yeah, you can certainly do a lot with that. So that's the first 10 cards. Another Burning Nova pack. Robotic Knight. Machine, the commander of machine types, serves as the Machine King. He's famous for the way he controls machines. This is a machine card, everybody. If you weren't aware of this, it's a machine card. It's got decent enough stats, but stats don't really win games in this card game. Lava Cannon. When this card is normal or flip summon, you can special target, or you can target one of your banished lava monsters, special summon that target. Huh, even one normal summon. You can target a banished monster and summon that target. Yeah, you can get combos off with this. I'm going to have to see what other lava monsters there exist. Lightsworn Sanctuary. Once per turn, you can send one Lightsworn monster from your hand to the graveyard, then target one other Lightsworn monster in your graveyard added to your hand. Each time a card is sent from your deck to the graveyard, place one shine counter on this card. If a Lightsworn monster you control would be destroyed by a card effect, you can remove 2 shine counters from this card on your field. Huh. It's okay. Okay, we're going to go a little bit faster now because I have a lot of gems to get through and I can't be taking that long in every single one. Searing Firewall, we've already had this card. Gem Knight and Glow Light. Normal monster, 2000 defense. That alone makes it playable just as a wall. And then once per turn, you can banish one gem monster from your graveyard, target one Gem Knight card in your graveyard, and add that target to your hand. Burgeoning Laurel Flame. When this trap card is activated, send one lava monster from your hand to the graveyard, negate the activation, and destroy it. Oh. And if it's in your graveyard, you can banish 2 fire monsters from your graveyard and add this card back to your hand. Wow, lava decks are seeming better and better the more cards I get out of it. Ooh, what's in here? The Waltz. Each time a Bandochi monster you control attacks or is attacked after damage calculation, inflict 300 damage to your opponent. So this is pretty good. It's pretty good. You can probably get a solid 900 or 1200 damage out of it. I've already got that card. The Gem Knight Fusion. Fusion summon one Gem Knight fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or side of the field as fusion materials. If this card is in your graveyard, you can banish one Gem Knight monster from your graveyard and add this card to your hand. So that's why it's better than just normal fusion. I was trying to figure that out. It's because you can keep adding it to your hand. So that's pretty good. Cha-cha-chan. I like that card a lot. I'm happy I got another one. Super Electromagnetic Voltec Dragon. It's a really long name. It's a really over-the-top art, and it's got over-the-top effects. Jesus Christ. If you tribute summon this card by tributing one of the following monsters, this card gets the appropriate effects. So, I'll read all these if I make a Battered Man deck. You can read them yourself. Poguza. Special summon any number of Madochi monsters from your hand, but shuffle them into the deck during the end phase. So you can just one-shot your opponent if you know they don't have any way to stop your attacks. Which, again, decent enough card. Photon Cerberus. I really like this deck so far. Beast effect. During the turn this card was normal summoned. Neither player can activate trap cards while this card is face up on the field. Neither player can activate trap cards while this card is face up on the field. It's only during that turn. There's better cards that do the same thing. And another Elemental Hero card. Elemental Hero cards have such low stats. Let's see what kind of effects you have. So if you inflict piercing battle damage and you change it to defense position at the end of the turn, if it's destroyed, you can destroy one of your opponent's monsters. Basically, they realize this card is going to get destroyed because it's kind of crap, so you can destroy one of your opponent's monsters, but who cares? I mean, why would you play this? Honestly, there's so many better cards. A Paradox Fusion. The 5-headed dragon, huh? When a monster would be special summoned or a spell trap card is activated, banish one face-up fusion monster you control, negate the special summon or activation. If you do, destroy that card. Also, during your second end phase, return the banished fusion monster to your field in face-up attack position. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. Metal Detector. And we got ourselves another ultra rare. You're not quite two-faced. What is... It's not the face that's freaking me out. Do you see the way his head is tilted? It's so weird. It's like it doesn't fit on his neck. Do you know what I mean? Like whoever, it's as if somebody else did the art for the rest of this card, and then the face was some other artist that decided, it reminds me of that little Jesus painting, the one that they had to, the supposed artist had to remaster, and they just completely destroyed it. Check out the Ghost Destroyer. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can target up to 2 monsters in the graveyard and banish those targets. Your opponent cannot banish cards from either player's graveyard. Okay. Okay. Banishing monsters from your graveyard is always good. Another Gem Knight and a Revoke Fusion. Discard 1 Polymerization to the graveyard. Send 1 Fusion monster from your extra deck to your graveyard and special summon 1 monster from your hand that is listed as a fusion material monster on that card. The special summon monster is sent to the graveyard during the end phase of this turn, so you don't get to keep it. I was about to say this is a really good card, but you don't get to keep the card. So you have to have a Polymerization in hand. And I guess if you only have one of the fusion material monsters that you need, you can summon a monster out without having to normal summon it. That's fine. You can use it for tribute summons and the like, but I don't know, it just seems bad unless you combo with things that resummon cards from your graveyard. Atlantean Pikeman, I've seen this card before. Tiger Dragon. So what is that? A 6-star card. When this card is tribute, summoned by tributing a dragon type monster, you can target up to 2 face down spell trap cards your opponent controls and destroy those targets. Yes, please. I like this a lot. I'm definitely going to be using this in dragon decks. Another Tree Otter. Alright, we're starting to get cards we already have. Ooh, a Jam Enchantment. Tribute 1 Gem Knight monster, target 1 Gem Knight monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target from your graveyard. 3,000 needles. Hoo, how many stars is that? Really? This is an 8-star card? Okay. At the end of the damage step, if this defense position monster is attacked by a monster whose attack is lower than this card's defense, destroy the attacking monster. Attack is lower than the defense. It only has 1800 defense though. That's not that good. That's not that good at all. The Watt Cube. Equip only to a Thunder type monster, 100 attack. For each Thunder type monster in your graveyard, you can send this face up card from the field to graveyard and have 1 face up Thunder type monster you control gain 1,000 attack. Okay. I was about to say this card's not very good, but you can, yeah, 1,000 attack is pretty good. Your heart, another Pikeman, and the Wolf Lightsworn Beast. Ooh, wow. This can actually be a 2,300 card for, oh, it can't be normal summon set. That makes sense. I was about to say this is a very good card to just normal summon set. It must be special summoned by a card effect. If this card is sent from your deck to the graveyard, special summon it. Huh. Alright, we have a lot more packs to get to. Gotta use up all these gems, man. Sea Koala! Let's see if this is an exciting card or not. Once per turn, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls, change its attack to 0 until the end of this turn. You must control another beast-type monster to activate this effect. Change its attack to 0? That's like the Kazajins, except you can choose to do it once per turn? Bro, I'm gonna have some fun with sequels. Second batteries, more battery man. A T-Break. When a spell trap card is activated, if you have no monsters in your graveyard, you can negate the activation and then return it to your hand. Then if you control face-up Pudding says, you can destroy 1 card your opponent controls. You can negate the activation and destroy a card? Yeah, you can get some stuff done with the T-Break. What illusion do we have here? Activate this card by targeting 1 Lightsworn monster in your graveyard. Special summon it. During end phases, send the top 2 cards of your deck to your graveyard. When this card leaves the field, destroy a monster, and the monster in the standard stuff. Have I seen this card before? When this card is destroyed by this effect in the graveyard, your opponent shuffles all cards in your graveyard into the deck. Must have seen this card before somewhere. Not sure where. You can activate this card, the Mystic Probe, when a continuous spell card is activated. Negate all continuous spell cards during the turn. See, I don't like that because there's ways to completely negate the effect forever. A Charger. So it's a 5-star. Let's see what it does. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon one Batteryman monster, except this card, from your hand or deck. Or deck is very important. This card gains 300 attack and defense for each Thunder type monster you control. So being able to special summon a card is very good. But only 2100 attack. It's not that good, but it's certainly not a bad card. Ooh, Batteryman AAA. When this card is normal summon or flip summon, or flip face up, you can special summon one Batteryman AAA from your hand or graveyard. What does it do though? Does it do anything? It's a 0 attack, 0 defense. It must combo with something, because right now this is a bad card. Don't I already have this? Oh, I got another one. Alright, baby. Target 5 Elemental Hero cards in your graveyard. See, again, with the Elemental Hero cards, they realize that all the cards are bad, so they're going to end up in your graveyard. Shuffle them into your deck, then draw 2 cards. Draw 3 instead if you had no other cards on your side of the field and in your hand when you activate this card. So this is it's an interesting pot of greed. And we got our Fusion Gem Knight. So Fusion Summon, this card is sent to the field to the graveyard. Return all set, spell, and trap cards on the field to the hand. There's better ways of doing that, honestly. What is this goblin thing? I didn't know there's goblins in this pack. Why is there a random goblin? So it's a warrior. This card is normal summon. Trap cards cannot be activated. Also, trap cards cannot be activated when a monster is summoned, except Dark Trap Hole. It's a very, very specific card. It's not bad if your opponent happens to have those, but not a lot of people play trap holes, honestly. In a fire formation. This card is activated. Target one beast warrior you control, gains 700 attack until the end of the turn. All Beast Warrior type monsters you control gain 300 attack. So 1000 attack for a single turn. It's not bad. Elemental Hero, Wild Wingman. See, I really like the Wild Heart because he can't be targeted by traps. Let's see what this does. You can discard one card to target one spell trap card on the field and destroy that target. So the stats, again, all Elemental Hero cards are pretty bad stats, but the effect is decent enough. The Master Magma Blacksmith. Banish this card from your graveyard. All face-up lava monsters you currently control gain 400 attack. So currently. Okay. Another ultra rare. Wow, I'm just hitting all these, aren't I? Gem Knight Lady Brilliant Diamond. Ooh, those are some nice stats. How many stars is that? It's a 10-star card. 3 Gem Knight monsters. You can only special summon Gem Knight once per turn. Once per turn, you can send one face-up Gem Knight monster you control to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon one Gem Knight fusion monster from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. Wow! So if you want the one-turn kill combos, this is how you do it. You get this out here, and you can just summon all sorts of stuff. Oh no, you can't do it the same turn because you only have 3 monsters on the field. Well, maybe you could. Another Batteryman. Jesus, these don't do anything. All machine type monsters you control gain 500 attack for each Batteryman C you control. If C is in defense position. I don't really like those battery cards. Lavo Miller. Let's see what this does. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, send 2 lava monsters from your deck to the graveyard. Hero Spirit. During the battle phase, if an elemental hero monster you controlled was destroyed by battle this turn. Make the battle damage from one of your opponent's monsters 0. There's so many better cards out there, honestly. Prominence Molten Swordsman. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can banish one lava monster from graveyard, and this card gains 300 attack until the end phase. Sky Galloping Gaia, the Dragon, a champion. When this card declares an attack on an opponent's monster, you can change the battle position of that opponent's monster. That's a decent enough effect. Oh, here's a new card. Lava Flogus. When this card is sent to the graveyard, all lava monsters you currently control, gain 300 attack. And the Madochi Ticket. When a Madochi card is returned from your side of the field or graveyard to your hand or main deck by a card effect, add one Madochi monster from your deck to your hand. If you control a face-up fairy type Madochi monster, you can special summon the monster from your deck in face-up attack position instead of adding it to your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. Another Gem Knight? Wow. One Gem Knight monster and one rock type monster? 2900, 2500? You can do some stuff with this. It's pretty easy to get out there. You have 3 or more lava monsters with different names in your graveyard. You can special summon this card from your hand. Alright. I'm getting all these in lava cards. When this card is normal summon, if you have a lava monster in your graveyard other than a lava blaster, you can choose a number from 1 to 5 and send that many cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard. This card gains 200 attack for each lava monster sent from the graveyard by this effect. Wow. So you can combo with all sorts of things. The Chateau. When this card is activated, shuffle all Madochi monsters in your graveyard into the deck. All Madochi monsters on the field gain 500 attack and 500 defense. That's okay. If a monster in your graveyard would be returned to the deck by the effect of a Madochi monster, you can add it to your hand instead. So, setting up those combos, really starting to see how these decks are coming together. Treasure Panda. I don't even know what this does. I haven't read it yet, but I just like the art, so I'm going to play it all the time. Beast effect. Decent enough stats as well. You can banish up to 3 spell trap cards from your graveyard face down. Special summon one normal monster from your deck whose level equals the number of cards banished to activate this effect. It's not that good actually. I got excited that you could summon high level monsters. Gem Knight Obsidian. This card is sent from your hand to the graveyard. You can target one monster in your graveyard and summon it. More of the same right now. Oh, I missed that one. I didn't see what it was. Gem Knight Gliding Lapis Lazuli. Fusion summon, special summon once per turn. Once per turn, you can send one Gem Knight monster from your main deck or extra deck to the graveyard. If you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each special summon monster on the field. So that's not actually that good. But I suppose you could snipe your opponent if they only have a few health points left. A Rampart Blaster. Oh, elemental heroes are so bad. This card can attack directly while in defense position. What does that mean? If it does apply to attack for damage calculation, and its attack is halved during damage calculation. Okay, it only does 1,000 damage, but you can keep it in defense position for a while you're doing damage. So, it's so interesting. It's a very interesting card. It's not going to win you games, probably, because elemental hero decks are so bad. Aquarian Alessa. This card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard. They discard one random card, but you're probably not going to kill anything, so probably not that good. Ultimate Fire Formation, Sato. Banish 7 Fire Formation spell trap cards from your graveyard. So summon as many Fire Fist monsters as possible from your graveyard. Then you can set Fire Formation spell trap cards directly from your deck, except Ultimate Fire Formation. Sato up to the number of monsters special summoned by this effect. This would take so long to get to that point, wouldn't it? Well, I suppose there's ways to do it. There are definitely ways to do it, but wow. What card did I miss? Didn't I miss a card? Yeah, I think this is the card I missed. So when this card in your possession is destroyed by your opponent's card, and since the graveyard, shuffle this card into the deck. When this card is special summon, you can add one Madochi spell trap card from your deck to your hand. You must control another beast Madochi monster to do that. It's not terrible. Is this going to be a new card? Is this one going to be a new card? The Batteryman Solar Thunder effect. If this card is normal or special summon, you can send one Thunder type monster from your deck to the graveyard. If a Thunder type monster is normal or special summon while this card is on the field, special summon one Batteryman token. You can target one Batteryman effect monster you control or in your graveyard. This card's name becomes that monster's until the end phase. You can only use this once per turn. I'm not seeing what the combos you can use right now. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Rhino. I'm already liking this art. I'm liking the art. That's how I determine if I use cards or not, just based on the art. Not really though. If a Fire Fist monster you control attacks or is attacked during damage calculation, you can send one face-up fire formation spell trap card you control and one Fire Fist monster from your hand to the graveyard once per battle. Your attacked monster gains attack equal to the original attack of the monster sent to the graveyard during damage. Wow, you can really surprise your opponents with this card. Non-spellcasting area. All face-up monsters except for effect monsters are unaffected by other spell effects. Battery Charger. Pay 500 life points. Special summon one Batteryman monster from your graveyard. Let's get some more ultra rares. Come on, there's still 6 left. Give me something here. What's this gonna be? A Steel Scorpion. A non-machine type monster attacking Steel Scorpion will be destroyed at the end phase of your opponent's second turn after the attack. Why would you use this as opposed to Man-Eater Bug? You wouldn't. Get me something good. Is that the ultra rare symbol? I think it might have been. I think it might have been. No, it's not. Alright, Fairy Effect. 6-star. This card cannot be normal summoned. Set this card can only be special summoned by removing from play 2 light monsters in your graveyard. All monsters your opponent controls lose 300 attack during the battle phase only. Cannot be normal summoned. So it's nice that you can special summon, but I don't know, fairy decks aren't that good. Okay, we're gonna get down to 101 packs opened, and then we're gonna call it good and use up my other gems. Madochi Mufule? That's a mouthful. When this card you control is destroyed by your opponent's card and sent to the graveyard, shuffle this card into your deck. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon one Madochi monster from your hand. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon a monster? Damn, boy, that's good. Alright. Give me something good, baby. Evocator. Chevalier. So this is not part of the others. Themes we've been seeing. It's a Gemini monster. You can send one face-up equip card you control to the graveyard and target one card your opponent controls. Destroy that target. It's not bad. Dang, that's not a good draw at all. That's all I got. Alright, 10 more packs. Hopefully I can get an ultra rare, or 2 or 3 or 4, maybe 10. Ultra rare? Ultra rare? Not an ultra rare. Megalo Smasher X. 4-star. What does this sound? So all it does is it does 2,000 damage. Giant dinosaur. Still probably not very good. The treasure panda yet again. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist, a Leopard. During your man phase, if this card was normal special summon, you can tribute one Fire Fist monster, set one Fire Formation spell trap card directly from your deck. You can only use the effect of Brotherhood of Fire Fist Leopard once per turn. It's okay, I guess. The Gem Merchant! We got it! We did it! We did everybody. This card I was looking for. I didn't even know this card was in the deck. Spellcaster effect during the damage step. In either player's turn, when a face-up Earth normal monster you control attacks or is attacked, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. That monster gains 1,000 attack and defense until the end turn. You can... That's pretty good. For a quick effect, that's pretty good. Except Earth-type monsters aren't very good. And that does it for now. I will open up the rest of these at a later point in time. Subscribe because I got more videos coming your way, at least 2 Yu-Gi-Oh videos a week. And for now, let's take advantage of all these. So I do have to go from the back first, just because these are going to expire. So I can't utilize the receive all because actually, can I? Let's see how many I can receive. I'm gonna find out if I get up to 999 yet again by just receiving all these. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. It seems like I can just get all of them. And I won't have these expire now. What a terrible problem to have. So many gems that I have to buy packs, otherwise they're going to expire. So, that's that. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. I got more videos coming your way, baby.